Imagine this. Every year, millions of SUV owners are being pickpocketed in an insidious way, not by what you see on the purchase invoice, but by hidden traps few know about. Vehicles that crush dreams, devouring your hard-earned money, penny by penny. But today, I'm revealing the truth. Based on the most rigorous data from Consumer Reports, we've found 8 undefeated warriors. These SUVs are not just durable. They are a shield protecting you from the silent robbers called ownership costs. And one of them offers luxury-level performance at half the price. Another comes with a 10-year safety net that few brands dare to touch. If you're tired of surprise repairs and sinking resale value, this is the video that could save you thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Watch until the very end to know exactly what you need. Alright, without further ado, let's kick off our list with a legend, the Honda Pilot. I've driven and dissected countless SUVs, but if there's one I'd absolutely trust to recommend to families looking for a reliable companion for the next decade, it's the Pilot. Not because it's flashy, not because it's trendy, but because it quietly crushes all competitors on the fronts that truly matter. You know, many other 3-row SUVs often force you to compromise. Cramped third rows, cheap materials, underpowered engines. But the Pilot? It skips all the gimmicks and focuses on what families truly need: spacious room, durable power, and lifetime confidence. Under the hood is Honda's proven 3.5L V6 engine, paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that shifts like butter. No rubbery CVT weirdness, no annoying turbo lag, just solid power delivery that can haul passengers, luggage, or even a trailer without breaking a sweat. And what's even better, it does it without guzzling gas like a truck. Inside, the design is surprisingly mature. No quirky curves or overloaded touchscreens. Just clean, elegant design, excellent visibility, and one of the most usable third rows on the market. Adults can actually sit comfortably back there without folding themselves in half. But what truly puts the Pilot at the top of Consumer Reports' reliability list is consistency. The powertrain? Bulletproof. Electrical systems? Solid. Even the suspension components hold up better than most in its class. This vehicle is built to last over time, and that's clearly reflected in owner satisfaction data. Let's not forget safety. You get top crash test ratings, plus the standard Honda Sensing suite with features like adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation braking, and lane keeping assist. That's not just peace of mind on the road. It's the kind of safety setup that can lower your insurance premiums if your provider offers smart driving discounts. In short, the 2025 Honda Pilot isn't just a solid choice. It's the financially safe flagship for anyone who wants space, strength, and zero surprises at the repair shop 5 years from now. Next up is a quiet hero, a symbol of practicality and durability, the Subaru Forester. I used to think you had to pay a premium for real-world capability. Then I drove the Forester, and suddenly, all those overpriced, tech-loaded SUVs seemed unnecessary. No flashy screens, no gimmicks, just honest engineering that genuinely holds up. While everyone's chasing the latest hybrid badge or voice assistant, Subaru quietly built an SUV that outperforms them all in what matters: traction, visibility, and everyday dependability. Consumer Reports gave it high marks not for glitz, but because this thing is built like a tank. We're talking symmetrical all-wheel drive that works full-time, not some intelligent system that only kicks in after you're already sliding. It tears through snow, rain, even loose gravel without a hitch. No button mashing, no second-guessing, just absolute grip. Inside, it's a breath of fresh air, massive windows, a tall roofline, and unmatched visibility. I could actually see over traffic without feeling like I was in a minivan. The seats are upright and comfortable, cargo space is ample, and it's all built for utility, not Instagram photos. And here's the kicker. In a world full of glitchy screens and overpriced sensors, the Forester keeps things simple. And that's exactly why Consumer Reports reliability surveys rank it higher than most modern SUVs. The engine, the transmission, even the AWD system, they just perform flawlessly for years. Insurance companies love it too. Safety ratings are sky-high with standard features like pre-collision braking, adaptive cruise, and lane keep assist. No upcharge, no premium package, just safety built in. Bottom line, If you want an SUV that'll outlast the lease cycle, skip the showroom drama, and deliver real-world reliability in any weather, the Subaru Forester should be near the top of your list. To be honest, I didn't expect this one to blow me away. But the Mazda CX-5 delivers something most SUVs can't touch. It feels like a BMW, runs like a Honda, and won't shatter your wallet. It's not a hybrid, no fancy electric drivetrain, but what it does offer is pure mechanical confidence. A 2.5L engine that's buttery smooth, responsive, and backed by some of the best reliability scores in its class. Consumer Reports ranks its engine and transmission well above average. And in my experience, it's one of the few SUVs where you don't hear complaints about mystery lights or failed sensors after 50,000 miles. Slide into the cabin, and you'd swear it costs $15,000 more. I've driven Audi Q5S and BMW X3S, and honestly, the CX-5's interior comes dangerously close. Real stitching, solid tactile buttons, and a layout that makes sense. None of the screen overload or gimmicky touchpads you find in overpriced competitors. Driving it, a totally different vibe from your average compact SUV. Steering is crisp, body roll is minimal, and the whole chassis feels tuned like a sports sedan. It's the kind of SUV that actually makes commuting fun. But here's the real win. It's fun without being fragile. Depreciation? Surprisingly tame. Unlike many luxury crossovers that tank in resale after 3 years, the CX-5 holds value because it's still in high demand both for first-time buyers and people looking for reliable, used financing options. And when it comes to upkeep, it's a dream. No turbo nightmares, no dual-clutch headaches, just simple, proven mechanicals that make this a go-to for folks who plan to keep their cars past 100,000 miles. The Mazda CX-5 is the definition of quiet confidence. And in 2025, it's one of the smartest picks for anyone who wants that premium experience without the premium price tag or premium problems. Luxury usually comes with a catch: unpredictable electronics, painful repair bills, and resale values that fall off a cliff. But the Acura RDX? It flips the script. You get the upscale feel, the smooth performance, without the premium headaches. Built by Honda, the RDX is one of the few luxury SUVs that won't punish you 5 years down the line. I've driven plenty of German crossovers that start strong and turn into money pits. This one, it simply works flawlessly. The 2.0L turbo engine is responsive, quiet, and efficient. And with Acura's super handling all-wheel drive, it actually feels planted and confident, especially in wet or snowy conditions. But here's where it really earns its spot on Consumer Reports' most reliable list. It doesn't fall apart where others do. No random sensor failures, no tech meltdowns, no drama. Everything from the electronics to the transmission has scored above average in long-term owner surveys. Step inside, and you're getting true luxury finishes, premium materials, noise insulation that rivals Lexus, and a tech suite that doesn't require a degree to use. It's comfortable, refined, and practical. You get the perks without the panic every time a warning light pops on. And let's talk resale. While BMWs and Audis might lose 40% of their value in 3 years, the RDX holds strong because people trust it. That makes it a smart lease buyout, a safe financing choice, and a long-term keeper. If you want luxury that lasts with Honda's DNA and none of the high-maintenance baggage, the Acura RDX is one of 2025's most underrated wins. I've worked on enough hybrids to know the difference between a gimmick and something built to last, and the Honda CR-V Hybrid? It's the real deal. According to Consumer Reports, it's not just one of the most reliable SUVs of 2025, it's also one of the smartest long-term bets for families. Let's start with the gas mileage. 35 miles per gallon in real-world testing for an SUV with all-wheel drive and room for 5 adults. That's rare. And when you consider what gas prices could look like over the next few years, that kind of efficiency isn't just nice, it's a true budget saver. But here's where the CR-V Hybrid separates itself. Honda's hybrid system is proven. We're talking about a setup that's already logged millions of miles globally with minimal repair complaints and no major warranty red flags. That's exactly why owners keep these for the long haul and why resale values stay strong even after 4 to 5 years. And if you're like me, someone who likes to avoid surprise repairs, the CR-V Hybrid is one of the few compact SUVs that doesn't show up on mechanic forums with repeat issues. No weird battery failures, no sketchy electronics, just a no-surprise repair record that Consumer Reports consistently praises. You also get Honda sensing as standard, collision mitigation braking, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, which doesn't just keep you safer, it could qualify you for insurance discounts depending on your provider. Bottom line, the 2025 Honda CR-V Hybrid offers the perfect trifecta: excellent fuel economy, rock-solid reliability, and a design that actually makes life easier, not more complicated. There aren't many SUVs that give you space for the whole family and keep your fuel bill from blowing up, but the Toyota Highlander Hybrid nails that balance perfectly. It's one of the few large SUVs that doesn't feel like you're driving a gas-guzzling dinosaur, and Consumer Reports says it holds up better than most. I've taken the Highlander Hybrid on long road trips, through city traffic, and even through rough winter mornings, and every time I'm reminded why this thing is such a smart long-term play. You're getting 40 miles per gallon combined, and that's real-world efficiency, not marketing hype. Under the hood is a 2.5L four-cylinder engine paired with electric motors tuned for smoothness and longevity, not speed. It's not flashy, but it's quiet, dependable, and built to go well past 200,000 miles without major issues. That's not just speculation. That's what owners are actually reporting. Inside, it's classic Toyota. Intuitive layout, soft-touch materials, and seating for up to 8, depending on your configuration. Sure, the third row is a bit tight for adults, but it's usable. And with the second row folded, the cargo capacity blows most mid-size SUVs out of the water. But here's what sealed it for me. Toyota doesn't cut corners on reliability tech. The Highlander Hybrid scores above average in Consumer Reports across the board: engine, hybrid system, electronics, even in-car tech. That kind of consistency is rare. Add in Toyota Safety Sense with adaptive cruise, lane centering, and pre-collision braking, and you're looking at insurance premium savings on top of the fuel economy. It's the kind of SUV that saves you quiet money over time. If you're a family looking for something with space, efficiency, and zero drama at the repair shop, the 2025 Highlander Hybrid is exactly what you need. It's a minivan in SUV disguise, with the resale value of a Toyota and the operating cost of a compact sedan. Toyota RAV4 Hybrid is proof you don't need to compromise to get reliability, fuel savings, and all-weather confidence in one package. I've driven it through snow, rain, and highway traffic, and it never flinched. You're getting 35 miles per gallon standard, electric all-wheel drive, and Toyota's proven hybrid system that owners routinely take past 180,000 miles with minimal maintenance. Consumer Reports shows above-average reliability, especially in the powertrain and electrical systems. No surprise breakdowns, no finicky tech. Add in Toyota Safety Sense, strong resale, and low insurance risk, and the RAV4 Hybrid becomes a bulletproof daily driver that punches way above its price tag. There's luxury, and then there's lasting luxury. And in 2025, the Lexus NX Hybrid is one of the few SUVs that gives you top-tier comfort without dragging along the costly repair drama you get from German brands. I've seen this too many times. Someone buys a European luxury SUV, enjoys it for 18 months, then starts battling warning lights, failing sensors, and $3,000 repair bills. The NX Hybrid? It flips that story. This SUV combines Lexus craftsmanship with Toyota's bulletproof hybrid system, which is one of the most proven powertrains in the world. You get 239 horsepower, 35 mpg combined, and a ride that's as quiet as a Tesla, but without the charging headaches or long-term battery worries. Consumer Reports consistently puts the NX at the top of its luxury SUV rankings, not just for comfort, but for long-term dependability. Inside, it feels like a true premium cabin: soft leather, real trim materials, and tech that actually works. No buggy infotainment systems, no weird interface learning curve, just a well-designed cockpit with wireless Apple CarPlay, a premium Mark Levinson sound system, and climate controls you don't have to dig for. Where it really shines is resale and maintenance. While BMWs and Audis shed value fast, the NX holds strong thanks to its reputation for luxury without the risk. It's one of the few high-end SUVs where a 5-year-old model is still in demand, especially among secondhand buyers who want quality without the gamble. If you want refinement, silence, comfort, and long-term value in one high-end package, the Lexus NX Hybrid is hands down one of the most reliable and smartest luxury SUV choices of 2025. If you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to like it so I know, share it with your friends and family so they can learn these secrets too, and comment below which SUV you're eyeing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other money-saving tips. See you in the next video.